Look at that man taking pictures and shit.
You gotta take pictures.
I got the idea for doing this movie like shortly after the incident itself happened. I was back home in the Bay Area when Oscar was shot, and I heard about it around the same time everybody else did. You get a call from people who are riding the train, and how the Bay Area works is San Francisco is. It's where everybody goes to see the fireworks on New Year's Eve. Everybody from the East Bay going, hey, we're going to Frisco tonight. We're gonna go see the fireworks burst off. And they go you go down to Embarcadero and you watch them behind the clock tower. So everybody in the Bay Area is there, and the only way to really get to the Bay Area is to catch. The only way to get to San Francisco to get to that spot, if you're sane, is to catch the BART. So people come from all different backgrounds, and everybody's on BART that night. And everybody's coming back. So when that incident happened, a lot of people heard about it. A lot of people called and said, somebody got shot, at the BART station. They couldn't get back home. The train was delayed, and people saying they were on the train, and I ended up hearing about it, that night. I was actually working as a bouncer at a rave in the city, and I got off and I heard about it, and later on that morning we found out that he passed away at Highland Hospital, and the Bay Area kind of was in an upheaval, and it was shortly after that we saw the tape. We saw what happened to him on YouTube and on the news, and for me, I was shocked. I was angered. I was frustrated, scared. And more than anything, filled with question as to how this could happen. And why stuff like this continues to happen. And how it could happen in the Bay Area. Where I'm from. We thought that this, thought that we were past this kind of stuff. And fortunately, if I'm a filmmaker, and as an artist, I think, it's very natural for artists to get their fears and their angers and their frustrations out through their art. So anytime I see something that moves me, I think about it being a movie or putting it out, in that format. And especially after I saw what happened immediately afterwards, and how the case was politicized, and I thought that, what if I was able to make a film about this character, and maybe people who wouldn't be able to come around characters like this could see it, and have insight on what it is to be someone like this, and have insight on why when these things happen, they're a tragedy. It's not just something that you should throw away as yesterday's news, and it's something that we should really stop and think about. Oscar was a guy who, every picture that I found of him, and it's a lot, it was really hard to find a picture of him by himself. He was always with other people, always surrounded by his friends or his family, or with a baby in the picture, or here and there. The most famous picture of him is one with him smiling, and it's up, on murals all over the place. And even in that picture, you can see it's a baby's head next to him, cropped out on that side of the picture. He was holding his niece at the time, and they had to get a picture of him by himself. They had to crop out that baby, and what that told me about him was that he was a person who loved other people's company. So if you love other people's company, what do you hate? You hate being rejected. You hate to be alone. And what does that mean about you? You know, and then you talk to people, they say, you know, Oscar was this way. If you talk to his mom, you know, oftentimes he wouldn't be honest with her about what he was getting in trouble with. You know, he wouldn't curse around his mom. He wouldn't do certain things around his mom oftentimes because he didn't want to show her that side of himself. And what that told me was he was a person who would do whatever it was to make the people happy who were around him at that moment. I mean, Octavia Spencer, you know, she's a great actress. You know, like Mike, another one, great actress. Incredibly kind, warm, and smart person. You know, experienced. You know, as a professional who's been around for a long time. But also she got like she got a youth tour that comes from the inside out. You know, in the energy tour, like. She's kind of like a battery on set. Man, she's so humble. She's so down to earth. She's so smart. And so energetic. And so positive. You know what I mean? She would be singing on sets. You know, on the set off in the corner, man, and making everybody laugh. I think when people watch the film, man, Melanie is, you know, she carries a lot of the emotional weight. She's kind of like, in many ways, she's kind of a surrogate for the audience. You know, I think that the way she looks at Oscar is kind of the way that I feel as an audience member. You know, I feel close to him and I want him to do better. You know, but I'm frustrated when he messes up, and then I'm devastated when what happens to him. What happens to him, you kind of right there with her. So she was very, very important, you know, for the film.
サンダンス映画祭作品賞観客賞ダブル受賞。世界が認めた才能が新人賞ほか賞レースを席巻。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shots fired, Fruit Vale.
We just trying to get home.
You're gonna go to Frisco, right? See the fireworks?
Yeah.
Bye.
Love you too.
Yeah.
I'm not coming here anymore.
What?
But Tatiana, that baby doesn't deserve this.
Ma, I'm sorry. Let me just get a hug, Ma. Ma, let me just get a hug, Ma.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Happy birthday, Mama.
I'm scared. I hear guns.
Those just firecrackers. You're safe inside.
What about you, Daddy?
We'll be back before you wake up. I'm gonna be fine.
名もなき青年の死に世界が泣いた。
I'm trying to get back on my feet. I really need this job.
I hired somebody else.
I could start over fresh, but she ain't working out.
Well, heal him, dear Lord, so we can hold him and see his smile again.
希望に満ちた明日はもう来ない。かけがえのない今日は人生最後の日。フルートベール駅で。